So some of the first questions that we ask, we talk about, material. So it's with us in particular, it's mostly aluminum or sometimes a zinc alloy. And a lot of this information we're going to be asking is on the print, but a lot of times, more so than not, we'll get a model in. So the model might necessarily have this information, but material, we would like to know, is there a print and a model? And then the weight of the part, if it's a model, we can pull that right off. If not, where do we get that information? What's the scope? What's the estimated annual usage? What processes does it go through? Does it get cast and machined? Does it go through heat treating? Any secondaries as far as powder coating? A big one's timeline.
It is for sure, and I think that's really the start and the driving factor when you get into the project. You take a lot of the information you shared there previously, from material to really the scope of the project, and a lot of that can be defined out by starting what's the end goal in mind? When do you need the product by? So working backwards from there and using a lot of that scope information to help build out and meet the expectations that the customer is looking for here. So if the timeline's quick, hey, what strings can be pulled to get that product out quicker?
Mm-hmm.
What different processes can be looked at? Different solutions for the problems you're having. And if it's a little bit longer, are there areas we want to put more detail, more deeper dive or deeper scope into to find out some more information on if it hasn't been tested yet?
What does engineering assistance mean to the most folks?
Yeah, you hit on it earlier. Really getting involved in a project as soon as you start to develop maybe a concept. Having an engineer involved from the beginning, I think, really helps define expectations. So helping the engineer understand what's your end goal or what you're trying to do with the product, and help design a manufacturability part, from the end backwards. So having engineering assistance could be different for different companies. A lot of what we see is really engineering is getting involved again on the design side, the manufacturability, and really solutions. You're going to come with a design. It either will or won't be manufacturable, but really having engineering assistance available there helps break that down and say, okay, yeah, that didn't work, but here's 4 possible solutions to make that work.